Well, hello, Virgo. Welcome. It's CJ, and it's time for your money and career reading for May 2025. This is a bonus reading or a dual reading. It is a love and money reading. Venus is still in shadow from her retrograde. We are in Taurus season, one of your sister Earth signs. Oh, I like that. And love was coming up in a lot of the readings that I was doing, in particular with Venus being where she has been. So I thought we would do a 2-for-1, basically. So we'll start off with our monthly money reading, and then I'll take a pause and oh, you have four. Okay. And then come back and read for love. So you can watch this straight through, you can stop it, come back, or you can skip ahead and watch love if you want to. In the comment box or description box, I'll put the time so that you can find it and scooch ahead. Okay, so you have four of the money oracle cards that come from Maruka X. If you've been here before, you know how my readings are. These are general. They won't resonate with everyone. Please take what does and leave the rest. And since we're talking Taurus season, since we're talking love, we're talking money, Venus. Let's see where your Venus is, because that is whatever sign that's ruled Venus rules in your chart, you're going to want to go check that sign out for sure. So first card out was yes, take action. Yes, we love a positive card, especially in a money reading. Whatever your question, this is telling you to go for it. So if you started this reading and said, hey, I was wondering about ABC, yes, answer is yes. Do not procrastinate or wait to take the next step. You need to get ahead, just do it. Nothing will change if you don't take action. So don't let this opportunity slip by. Nice. And then new money. So you have some new money coming in, a new job, new investment. Maybe the action that you're about to take is going to bring you new money. Something you've been working on is going to be very profitable. Consider creating a new source of income. And if you have a money making idea, now is the time to do it. I'm going to put these at an angle because I had to move from my office and they're doing a little work down there. It's very stuffy. So I'm like, I can't. I cannot. So here we are in the kitchen. It's a little shiny. Patience. Divine timing is at hand. It will require having faith while you are shown the way. You may feel tired and out of balance, but the universe could also be forcing you to rest and recover. Money may be slow in coming in or unsatisfied with your finances. Now, I want to say something. Take action and new money came in really quickly and together. Patience and unfulfilled came in. So I'm feeling it's almost a Gemini-ish kind of vibe here. We have some of you that are looking and this is applying to you, and others the patience and unfulfilled is, because Spirit's given us two totally separate meanings. Um, um, Potential, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to say potentialities here for those who are checking in. Unfulfilled. You could have an emotional attachment to a job that no longer serves you. Explore your wants and needs and consider a change. You're unhappy with your income, but you're too scared to make any changes. So, in some cases, some of you might be feeling this unfulfilled. Patient spirit is saying, I'm working things out for you. Now they can be combined in a situation while you've had patience, while you've been feeling unfulfilled. Now it's the opportunity to move and to go after the new money that you're looking for. So keep that in mind. Okay, now we're going to get into some tarot. Oh wait, first I have a spirit animal for you for the month. Now, Taurus, Earth, grounded. It just kind of got me into the animal spirit messages this past couple readings, and oh gosh, so I've been pulling cards for everybody. Oh god, all right, dropped half the deck. They're very slick. There we are. There's your card. Ooh, Panther. Love this. Black Panther. Sensuality and passion stir beneath a cloak of secrecy. You know that new money you got going on, this situation about taking, you've been keeping it quiet. And if not, maybe you should work quietly on what you're doing, because you don't want anyone else's energy to come and affect you unless they're part of the project, right? And even then, that can sometimes affect you. So right now, You're moving in a nice little graceful, sleeky kind of way, just like the Black Panther. Also, the night could hold a lot of messages for you. So if you're meditating, or if you prefer to meditate in the evening, or listen to any kind of music, astral plane, anything along those energies, the night brings you that. Secrets. Panther rules the night. Right, let's grab your cards. I like seeing that at the like seeing that. Excuse me, Panther. I have Panther energy. It's one of my power animals. So, oh, I love it. Which is, oh, 10 of coins. There is that new money coming in. Yes, sir. And it's a card represented by you too, which is even better. My allergies are like crazy, crazy. So you'll excuse me. It's here, here, and here. Okay. Eight of Swords. Remember this unfulfilled kind of energy here? Spirit saying this is in this recent past or potentially current energy. Time to pop those bubbles. Eight of Swords. You are in feeling this lack of fulfillment, this lack of being able to move is literally a design of your own creation. Roll that bubble onto those swords, pop it, and get out. Ace of Cups. This is in the challenge position. So something that would bring you joy or love or excitement and is feeling challenged. But there is this new money coming in for you, the Ten of Coins. This is a massive amount of money or something that happens very quickly. Could be inheritance, insurance payout, the funding that you need for this business. You know, a win of some sort, a raise. Oh, my goodness, my allergies are cray cray. The world, again, closure. Some kind of closure is happening, right? So while this might have felt delayed, your new money's coming. This is the advice from Spirit. Time to close out a cycle, celebrate. This is the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new one. The world is your oyster. It's coming to you. Celebrate this victory. Justice, right? You have a lot of major arcana here. Justice, Libra. If you have any Libra placements, you might want to check their reading, or if your Venus is in Libra, check it out. It's all working out in your favor. Divine justice is here. Legal justice as well. Contracts. Um, if you have to take this to a probate or something along those lines, things are working out in your favor. Justice comes into your card. And the High Priestess here really aligns with that Black Panther energy. So, Virgo, you're in a very spiritual alignment right now. Your higher self, your intuition, you really know what's going on, or you know what you need to do. Or you might be receiving all these downloads, in particular in dreams or just at night if it's quiet, and that's when you sort of spend your um, connection time. Guys, give me 1 second while I go and get some water for my throat. I'll be right back. Goodness, that it definitely hit me hard. I could feel the pollen in my throat. So thank you for your patience. I know it's just a blip for you, but thank you for interrupting the reading. Yes, High Priestess. I'm really feeling that vibe with this Black Panther energy you have here. Let's clarify. We have the Eight of Cups, walking away from something, wherever the non-fulfillment is happening, where you're unfulfilled, you are leaving things behind. You have the eights here, which is the number of abundance. I almost feel like when the contracts are signed, when this justice uh, is completed, when things balance out, that Ace of Cups converts. Yep. Look again. The Eight of Swords. What's going on, Virgo? You have got yourself all wrapped up here. There's a double confirmation about the Eight of Swords, about this is something of of your creation. It's an illusion. In this deck, rather than being on a bubble, the figure has these very loose, tattered strands around her of cloth. It's certainly easy to rip through that. Eights are big for you. See if you have eights following you anywhere. Let's see. I love this. Well, six. We have six. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is something from the past, children, something nostalgic. There could be some things happening in your world. Maybe this is money from the past, or there's a concern about, oh gosh, there's a concern about children. Look at you, the Empress. Under the coins, you're building your empire. The Empress is here, fertile, blossoming, new ideas, new babies. These the 10 of coins with the Empress here is big prosperity for you. Some idea that you had. There's another. Why am I missing these? You may have felt like you've been juggling a lot because you're working a job and working on the side hustle. Maybe it's family with the 6 of Cups here and this new adventure that you're working towards in your career or for the community even. There's that broken heart. 3 again. So eights, threes, big. Broken heart. Something broke your heart. Not fulfilled. Maybe you trusted somebody. Could be why justice is always here because it has to be worked out. But look what comes in. Cancer's card comes in. The Chariot, victory, movement. This is not only a victory card, it does mean travel, can mean a car, but it's a great card of victory and moving forward. We aren't moving past, we're moving forward. So whatever has been I want to see residue is a good word. Residue. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh. And the card that turned over last, King of Pentacles. There's your energy. There's your king. There's your money. Money, wealth, prosperity, abundance. Um, that divine masculine of having accomplished, right? Great card in a money reading. The 10 of Coins, the King of Pentacles. While that Ace of Cups was something you loved, being delayed, being unfulfilled, maybe this 3 of Hearts where you felt someone stabbed you or potentially just weren't loving what you were doing. Gosh, Virgo, you are certainly flipping the switch on that. Okay, now let's get you some fire dragon energy here. We'll pull a fortune cookie and then I will pause and reset for your love reading. And remember, the numbers that are popping up for you are 3 and 8. 3, 3, and then 8, 8, 8. And once there's your new beginning. You have the master number 11 with justice and then the Ace of Cups and 10. So 11 and then 4 ones. 11, 11. Awakening code. Things are changing. 8's prosperity. 3 ascended masters, but look up the 3, 3, 8, 8, 8, 11, 11, the master number 11, and get some spirit meanings for that. The challenge is take time out from problems or conflicts. Approach softly to avoid making matters worse. There's the patience. It's going to require a little bit of work from you. Also, Spirit's just saying to me 8. So while we're reading this in May and Venus is in retrograde, this is why this energy might feel stuck right over here currently or in the recent past. The 3 8s here can also indicate 8th, so your birth month as you are coming if you're an August Virgo. If not, that's the time frame when all of this might start to really loosen up and you're starting to feel like, yes, things are working out in your favor. Planning. Now's the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. There you go. Love that. Okay. Loving this movement, loving the Justice and King of Pentacles here. Again, Libra came into your reading if that means anything for you. Cancer is in your reading. King of Pentacles with Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, but it's also representative of the money that's coming through for you. And lastly, again, 888, 1111, and 33 for those who want numerology. So I will be back in 2 seconds with your love reading. Okay, welcome back. Thank you for staying with me or coming back to see your love reading. Let's get into um, what's been going on. Like in your money reading, we certainly felt that Venus retrograde, right? That Venus retrograde had some things slayed, your lack of satisfaction with money, but the fact that there's new opportunities coming for you is everything. So just doing a quick little charge of your cards here. Switch into Virgo energy, Spirit Virgo. All right, thank you. And I might actually use these because there's often love messages here. We'll see if we're called to use those. Virgo. All righty. Let's start with our love oracles and let's see what they would like to tell you. Virgo love. Thank you, angel spirits. Thank you. Self-indulgence. Let's see, I usually do 3. Oh, and if you're, sorry, if you are a new, as I was saying before, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'd really appreciate it. And I rarely, for those who've been here with me, you know, I don't need to. The cards come out. Spirit gives them to me. Okay, wow, you're really setting some boundaries here. But self-indulgence, focus on self and self-worth. Time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Don't feel bad about taking care of yourself, especially in this time where with the money reading we were talking about just recently, it's you're going through it or have been through it where you've not been happy, you've been working on new ideas, you're really planning for your future in ways and creating that energy. It can be exhausting. So yeah, it's okay for you to separate in a partner situation or even for looking for love to take care of yourself, because if you're not right, the relationship won't be right. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, or working on it. You might have had to give the hammer, put the hammer down, or maybe you're working on it. You could be working on yourself as well and just making some really hard choices and building towards the Virgo you want to be. And palm tree. Ultimately, you are finding that stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Really, truly about you working on it. You are in earth mode for sure. All right, let's get our Modern Love Tarot. This is by Ethany. It's a cool deck. Virgo, love, please, spirit. There's that rest. That's you taking your time out. This is current energy for you. There's no other person in here. There's just a person floating around in the raft, enjoying life, taking a time out, rest, meditation, vacation, relaxation. We have, okay, together the Fool and the Three of Cups, the new beginning, the celebration. This is in the challenge position. So these two coming out together can definitely, well, it can indicate that we're stalled. We're not moving in the direction we want. We're not celebrating something at this moment. The Fool and your new start is somewhat challenged for you. Let's see why. What's the advice from Spirit? I mean, it can also be once you break through this little, you might be pausing. Thank you, Spirit. You might be pausing with this Four of Swords, this path. There's something for you in this rebuilding and your stability, and you're taking care of yourself. That's exactly what this card is, taking care of yourself. You may have decided to stop something because the Three of Cups and the Fool with that new beginning, was there a relationship that you said no to? Could there have been an engagement or something or a next level, and you're pausing that while you're healing yourself? That's not going to resonate with everyone, but that definitely was a message Spirit needed me to get out. Alrighty. What do you have? Advice from Spirit, please. Advice from Spirit in love for my Virgos. Thank you. And I love this deck. It's beautiful. The artwork is super cool. Can't remember the artist, but if you look up Modern Love Tarot by Ethony, Ethony, the artist will be listed in there. Super cool. Wait, yeah, I don't know. Could be, is it Ethony who makes the cards and someone else writes the message? Uh, oh, I'm in a different plane, so my brain isn't working right. Okay. First card out was, look at this, the Eight of Wands, leaving something behind. You might actually be dragging somebody with you, right? Nothing like getting a card singed by the candles. This is fast movement. This person, however, has the hands with someone. It can be a fast moving relationship. It can also be walking away from something and leaving. Interesting. Next card out. Oh, yeah, Five of Wands. Look at the drama. Talk about leaving. You're done. No more drama. The star, however, Aquarius comes to bring wishes. Could be an Aquarian. Can also be just, the light shines on you. This is your independent light shining forward. It can be blessings of a relationship too, but the way that this is looking for you, it's more of a pause for those who are here and this resonates. It's more of a pause for you, a regrouping of yourself, and then stepping into the light again, becoming the star of your own show. Especially with the Eight of Wands and the Five of Wands here of like leaving things behind, and the challenge of the new beginning and celebratory energy. um, Definitely feels like you're putting a putting the kibosh on something. Okay, thank you. Yeah, look at this, Four of Cups, more fours. You might have failed to recognize an opportunity. There just could be boredom in life. You're lost in your own world. This is why you're choosing to take a moment and just get your life. Another four. Fours are your numbers. So while you had eights in your money reading, which is the number of abundance, now you have fours, which can be reflective. It's foundational building. 444 is also the number of the archangels, but it's well, Four of Pentacles is managing your resources wisely, maybe charitable. It could, it's an abundant card, but also one about making smart decisions. It's a thoughtful for a Pentacle card. It's very thoughtful. And it's like, where are you building your relationship? What do you want to build that relationship on? Do you want to build the relationship? It's sort of that energy, because there certainly is this dissatisfaction here. Focusing on those Three of Cups, that celebration, more than you are the cup that's being offered to you by Shamuel. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Look in the corner there. See? You know, a lot of times you'll see it where there's a figure focused on something that's being spilt out and they miss. Usually it's a cup that's being spilt out and there's three cups around them. In this deck, it's a little different. Interesting. Okay. Any other clarifiers, spirit, angels, guides for our Virgo in love? Love clarification, please. Can you clarify the Eight of Wands and the Five of Wands? Okay. Eight of Wands. And that's the advice from spirit position. So it's truly, if you've been toying with the idea, kind of the advice that you're getting. Wow, the world closing out a cycle here, a brilliant success. Brilliant success comes from closing this out, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. The World, the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, these are the Chariot. These are celebratory cards, ones of closing things out or moving forward, or victory cards in your life in some way. The World, if you know, in many cases is the circle, and where one thing ends, another begins. When a door closes, a window opens, as they say, or however you've heard the phrase. But it's a beautiful clarification of the fact that the drama's ending. Be proud of yourself for the work that you've done, and whatever these decisions are, that it's a great success for you. All right. Any other messages? Okay, no, too many cards. Thank you. Let's see. Any final messages? If not, I am going to pull that dragon energy. Yeah, I don't think I have anything here. Whoa. Yeah, look at you, Hermit, coming into your own reading. Hermit energy right there. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self discovery. Honestly, this is where you are. You're in self discovery, not only in your money, but also in your love. That card with Four of Swords, that is about that. You have the wheel here. Wow, we talked up the wheel. A fresh new start, end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, or also travel. Look at that. Ah, a page of swords. Could be some fun energy coming your way, someone you might be dating, but it's also logical, perceptive, insightful. This can be a friend or someone around you with brilliant insights, information that you need, but it might be challenging to receive, right? Especially if you hear something in this drama mode here. You may not want to hear it. It might finally pull the plug on what you've got going on. But if not, this is adorable energy for dating and having fun, um, someone who's pretty insightful. And again, it can be yourself, the energy of yourself. The star, okay, look at you doubling down on Aquarian energy. So double stars coming through here. This is so lovely for you as an outcome. Have faith. The future is bright. Dreams coming true. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times and the light at the end of the tunnel. Spirit really honing in on that message for you. And the Emperor, logic, discipline, perspective, organization increases your success. Well, you're Virgo, you're very organized, detailed, task oriented. Take charge of your situation, accept a leadership role and structure and discipline in your life. And that really was, with the hammer, the palm tree, and some of these other cards about you building your new world, basically, your new reality. All right. Let's see if we have one more messages. And the crows are out there. So if anybody is into crows, they're cawing. So that could be a confirmation for you. And lastly, property. A property purchase or sale for many, but heed security concerns in any transaction. So if you have to divide property or go through that, remember you do have justice in your money, so things will work out in your favor. But just double check all of those documents. Or perhaps you're purchasing something. And in today's climate, it's really good for you to double, triple, quadruple check. Okay. Now, let me double check these numbers while we're at it. 12 is a 3. 3. No, I'm sorry. 444. 3 and 3. 7 and so 8 and 8. Yeah, 8 and 8 with the two Aquarians here, and 8. 8, 3 eights again. 8, 8, 8. 3, 3. Threes are following you, but now we're adding in 4, 4, 4. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. I thank you so much for joining me. I send you abundant blessings, great love, and I'll talk with y'all soon. Bye for now.